Good afternoon, Rock On Beer viewers. I'd just like to take this opportunity right up front to answer the burning question that I know you all have, which is how curly is Alex's hair under those ball caps? The answer is real curly. That's look at that. Look at those locks. You jealous? Yeah, I know you are. My wife's actually jealous. I have thicker hair than she does. That's not something to be proud of. Anyway, um, hey, happy F It Friday. It's Friday. It's actually a holiday here in Denmark, so I've got the day off of work. Just been, killing time doing works, you know, until it was appropriate time for effing it, for effing Friday in it. Yeah, so I have. We're not doing it live, obviously. We're not. I was told um, by the look. I watched some of the video. I didn't watch the whole thing. God, I don't know if any of you did either. It's an hour long, man. I really should cut that down a little bit. I watched it and I wasn't real satisfied with the quality of the visual and audio quality. So I decided that I'm kicking it old school, live on tape this Friday. And yeah, what else is? Man, I kicked the keg of my cold hearted. I was pretty surprised about that. I was gonna have a pint of the rocket fuel here, to not to prepare for I was just gonna drink it, and yeah, I hit the end of the keg. All that came out was yuck and CO2. So I hadn't was not expecting that. I thought that I had been going pretty easy on that thing because it was something percent, but apparently not. Apparently, I have been going hard. Good thing I'm brewing tomorrow. So anyway, let's get on. Let's get on with some half and half, and then I can ramble after. We won't put the half and half at like the 30-minute mark on like we did last week. So speaking of last week, I've got two beers that were kind of a holdover from that fiasco. I got the Jakobsen Brown Ale, and then I got the Jakobsen Yakima. Oh boy, Jakobsen Yakima IPA. That's there we go. So what do we got here? We got two crafty Carlsberg beers. This one was on sale for only 10 kroner. That is cheap here in Denmark. What is that, like buck 50, maybe even less. It's pretty cheap for a beer here, especially special beer. Yeah, so Jakobsen is a sub brand of Carlsberg, and it's brewed in the same factory over in. Well, I guess that the big factory is not in Copenhagen anymore, but the Jakobsen is still brewed over there in the smaller factory. So these are beers that are like, they're kind of like, yeah, they're gateway beers. What people consider like gateway craft beers. They're crafty beers. They're supermarket craft beer. Jakobsen Brown Ale. I remember just like the Newcastle Brown Ale. I remember liking it. Walnut colored. I had to think about what that word was for a second. Walnut colored, full and malt sweet, caramelized and elegant fruitiness. All right. So that's your Jakobsen Brown Ale there. We'll just get a little bit in there. I'm gonna reserve a little bit just to try because I haven't had one in a really long time. It's 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 too sweet for my tastes now, but it's better than the Newcastle. I'll tell you the truth. There's actually a little bit of dark malt taste and not metal taste. That's not too terribly bad. Now with this baby, now I'm expecting that this is probably close to its sell by date. It's actually past its sell by date, which would be why it's why. So this has probably been sitting on a shelf for 2 years now. So I'm guessing it's not going to be fresh, juicy, and it's going to continue to be unfiltered. Um, Marked bitterness and a bit of grape. All right, let's go for a crafty macro half and half here. Oh, I guess I should try it, right? It's not horrible. Tastes like a really old IPA. I remember when this came out. I remember it being okay, actually. Now that I think about it, and then I didn't see it for a really long time, and then I saw it in the bargain bin. Someone bought it. All right, let's go. Bargain bin, half and half. I haven't been anywhere to buy any beer recently. I haven't been to the city in oh boy, been a couple months now since I've been to the city, and I haven't ordered anything online for a while either. I don't know why. I think it's because I had so much beer on tap out here, which now I don't have as much anymore. That I didn't want to. I came prepared with a coaster this time. I didn't want to buy a whole bunch of beer and wanted to drink the beer I made. Speaking of something I made, look at that. Look at what I did. I did that. I created that for you guys and me, myself. I'm going to enjoy it, but I like to think that you guys are going to enjoy it too. That's a pretty good separation. This would be a good beer to do to go for a 3 or 4 because it's nice and cloudy. So if I got a clearer beer to float on top of it, it would be pretty noticeable. Could also float this probably on a darker beer underneath. Ideas. I wasn't prepared to go all in this week, but maybe one of the coming weeks I'm gonna go after it. I'm gonna go after the 3 and 4. But yeah, all right, guys. Cheers. This is brown ale and IPA. It should be pretty good. I love me an India brown ale. So we'll see if that's what this turns out to taste like. You got to go all in on that first, because or else you'll only end up drinking from this. There's Alex's half and half tip of the day. Go all in on the first drink, or else you'll only drink the top. I've seen that the Big Banana, he's got a whole straw situation going on. He's going layer by layer and tasting the separation. He's going for a full sensory experience. I don't have the technology to do that yet. I've made some calls to NASA, DARPA, Lowe's, to ask about maybe procuring some kind of a device like that, but I haven't heard back yet. We'll see how that goes. It's not too bad. It's good. Oh, it does cool stuff when I set the glass down. You can see that it's kind of you can see my reflection. That's for sure. There's like waves in the separation. There's like bits. They're like mixing down there. Motes. I'm gonna go with motes. It's actually not too bad. It's not the worst one I've ever made. Definitely has a bit of the old brown IPA, India brown ale, however you want to, which is a style I really like. I guess it's not really a style. It's kind of I guess American brown ale is the closest to a style. I like the ones that are punched up even harder than that. I remember having some hoppy brown ales early on in my craft beer career and really just fallen in love. Just like black IPA, I like dark hoppy beers too. And they're way easier to brew than light hoppy beers sometimes. Um, the problem with this one is that the brown ale is too sweet and malty for the IPA to really balance entirely out. So it doesn't have that nice smoothness of your regular India brown ale. It's kind of a weird war in your mouth over the bitter IPA and that yeah, very caramely sweet brown ale. It's not too bad. As you can see from the rate to which I am destroying it, I'm just gonna go ahead and I wonder if the brown ale will float back on top of the. Probably not. Probably just gonna mix them all together now. Yeah, mix them both together. Let's see if we can float it. Oh, wow, there was an oyster in the bottom of that one. Oh man. Oh no. My beer's chunky now. Oh, look at that. Does that count as separation? Gross. I mean, it's just yeast and stuff, but still. You know what? Mixing it all together has actually gotten me closer to my goal of a brown IPA. Wow, guys, what's going on? That was a good separation until I ruined it, but it's on film, so I can claim it as victory, and I have evidence. What am I? What's am I? What's am I doing? What's am I up to? Just cleaning up around the brew house and around the yard. I wanted to mow the lawn, but got the mower out and I started cleaning it all up. I put gas in it, and then I checked the oil, and I was a bit concerned about the oil level in her. And I don't have any oil, and everything is closed today because it's national holiday. It might be something open down in the city, but again, we don't go there. We don't do that here. So the local hardware store is closed, so I'm basically, in my mind, I'm shit out of luck. So won't be mowing the lawn today, but everything's opened up again tomorrow, and I have some other stuff I want to get at the hardware store, so I'm going to go down there. Almost I'm supporting the local hardware store. I'm not going to go down to the big box guy and give him my oil money. But yeah, so I'm not going to be able to do that today. And then I'm just getting ready to brew tomorrow. Speaking of brown IPAs, I did not buy the stuff to get the Janet's Brown Ale. I came real close to ordering it. I really did. And then I let a couple of days get away from me. And then I was just afraid that because of the holiday, it wouldn't get here anyway. So I didn't end up ordering it. And just to be honest, I mean, yeah, it sounds like a nice recipe, but I have all the stuff for my sort of standard either brown India brown ale or my standard black IPA, which I would kind of rather brew. Sorry. So I'm gonna brew exactly what I brewed last year, which is the Oberon, the Kvikeran beer. That's the beer that I brewed last year for Big Brew Day. So kind of fitting that I'll brew it again, and I'm gonna do it in the Fromzilla. I gotta put that mother together at some point today or tomorrow, I guess. As long as I can get the grain measured out and milled, I think I'll be good tomorrow. But also tomorrow, I mean, the brew day, I'm gonna have to start my brew day really late because I wanna hang out with the boys from BrewTubers online. What are we called? BrewTubers online brew club, right? BrewTubers YouTube on BrewTubers online brew club. I think that's God. I should, if I'm gonna be like the European ambassador of the brew club, I should figure out what the hell it's called. Brewtubers. Oh my god, what did I do to my hair up here? Brewtubers said they're gonna do some Zoom calls and whatnot. So I want to pop in there, and I don't know whether I should try and have my brew day done and then just sit around and shoot the breeze with guys while they're brewing, or if I should try and wait on my brew day, so we're doing everything at the same time. I don't know. It'll be probably a game day decision. It'll also depend on what time I get up tomorrow and get everything going. I got to clean some stuff up tonight if I want to brew tomorrow. It'll also depend on. Well, these aren't very strong. I was gonna say. Oh well, this one's 6 and this one's 6.5, so they're okay. I drink pretty nice for 6% beers. I didn't realize that. IPA was 6.5%. That's interesting. Drinks pretty decent even for 2 years old. Well done, Jakobsen. If I ever, maybe I'll have to go and buy some more of these bargain bin beers. Now I'm out of IPA. Oh. And I know that the stout keg is like minutes to midnight. It is any second. Like, I'm afraid to pour anything off of it because I know it's just gonna break my heart. Don't break my heart. Oh, I know you're gonna break my heart. All right, guys, I'm not gonna let this go. I'm not gonna ramble too much longer. So, happy Effort Friday. If you're brewing tomorrow, I'm probably not gonna do a live brew like I tried to do last year. I'm just gonna hang out. So hit me up if you're doing some things. Just hit me up. I'm on here. Just hit me up on here. You can't do this. Leave me a comment. I don't know. What are you doing? I'm gonna be with the BrewTubers online enclave. I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? What I really need to do is I need to order. I keep looking at the website because they got like stickers and whatnot, and I love stickers. You know, I love stickers. And I really want some stickers from them. They got lots of stickers, and I really got to order them. And then I just got to put like behind when I'm looking at the camera, I can also see my the cupboards back there, and I got stickers up on the cupboard. So I just need to put a bunch of the BrewTubers stickers up there, so I always know like BrewTubers online. Yeah, that's it. That's the name of it. Online Brewing Club. Pretty sure. God, those guys are gonna roast me real good if I got it wrong. All right. Cheers, guys. Maybe see you tomorrow. And yeah, happy Effort Friday. Later.